What's good, YouTube? It's your boy Kinetic615 back for another episode of the Slow Sim Dynasty with the Michigan Wolverines. Real quick, just remember to like, share, subscribe, comment. Let me know what you like, what you don't like, what I can do differently, or if I should just stop this series because it's boring. This is a Slow Sim Dynasty. For those that are not aware, this series was created because recently I became aware of, joined, and have absolutely loved the Slow Sim Dynasty online league community. I wanted to start a series that I do here where I build Michigan, my favorite team, in the same way, with all the turmoil that we're going through at Michigan, with the coaching turnover, with the bare cupboard of talent that was left by former head coach Jim Harbaugh when he went to the NFL following the 2023 National Championship. I wanted to bring back our guy Connor Stallions as the head coach to replace Jerome Moore, and lead Michigan back to the promised land as a dynasty in college football. We are still in year one, week 12. We are at 6-3, which is pretty much on par with what the team did in real life this year. Although the losses are to different teams. Quick recap here. We defeated New Mexico at home, defeated Oklahoma on the road. Looked like a great start to the season. Returned home for a victory over Central Michigan. Then we hit a skid of very tight losses. We lost by 3 on the road at Nebraska. We lost by 1 point at home against Wisconsin. We bounced back and got wins on the road at USC and at home against Washington, but then we lost a 3-point game on the road at Michigan State. Last episode, we had a dominant win over Purdue Boilermakers at home, followed by a bye week. Now we head into the final stretch of the season with our final 3 games, 2 on the road at Northwestern and Maryland, and then finally capping off the season with a home game against the number 1 ranked undefeated Ohio State Buckeyes. All right, let's take a quick look through the league. So we are currently not ranked in the top 25. Currently not projected for the playoffs. Conference standings, we are currently ranked 9th in the Big Ten with a 3-3 conference record. Justice Haynes, as of this last week, has dropped out of the Heisman race. And bowl projections, we are currently projected to the Duke's Mayo Bowl against number 25 Miami Hurricanes. I'll be doing the recruiting and the games on stream, so let's jump into the recruiting. Now, since our last game, we have gotten a few commitments. So just to recap our class so far, we are going heavy after wide receivers and offensive linemen. A couple of the wide receivers, because of their height, will likely be playing running back for us. But anyway, so our commitments so far, we've got 4-star offensive lineman. I'm sorry, 4-star defensive athlete Taylor Kiernan, 4-star offensive lineman George Cherry, 4-star athlete, plays both ways in high school, Kevin Trout, currently projected as a tight end but could play anywhere on the field. 4-star offensive lineman Ben Marcus, 4-star offensive lineman Eric Cash, 4-star offensive lineman Mike Wolf, 5-star cornerback Patrick Hemphill, 5-star offensive lineman Max Simonson, 4-star linebacker Cameron Booth, got a gem kicker Otis Beck, 5-star linebacker Cordell Carver, 4-star wide receiver Zaire Flanagan, 4-star wide receiver Dante Ahmad, 5-star offensive lineman Dorian Hundley, 5-star offensive weapon Garrett Bruce. This is one of the ones that will likely transition to a running back for us. 5-star cornerback Deontay Liggins, who is the nation's number 1 recruit. 5-star edge rusher Brenton Brooks, and 5-star running back Diego Longoria. We did also get a commitment on this last advance from 4-star offensive lineman Brian Jordan. He is a 6'4", 308-pound offensive tackle out of Metuchen, New Jersey. Ranked number 30 at the position of right tackle, number 8 overall prospect in the state of New Jersey, and number 296. So he's a top 300 recruit in the country, committed to Michigan over Boise State. We are currently locked out on Rashad Edmonds due to playing style. We need more total tackles to be able to open his recruitment back up. We are losing ground now to Boston College and Kentucky. For Frank Willett, Georgia has jumped up to second place on his board. We've got somewhat of a lead over Georgia, but they are gaining on us. They have a higher, they have a much better pipeline bonus than we do. But we do have a visit scheduled for the Ohio State week. We'll see what happens in this race. 4-star offensive weapon gadget Reggie Dial. He's shorter, but he does play everything from cornerback to wide receiver to running back for his high school team. We'll see where we end up using him if we get him. We are currently unopposed and with the correct pitch, so we just got to wait that one out. 4-star Maurice Adeyemi. We have a visit with him, or sorry, we had a visit with him last week. We've got a little bit of a lead over Ohio State. Is it enough? I'm not sure. We really wanted to hopefully close him out this week, but we'll have to see what happens. All right, let's jump into the game. Now, I am using custom playbooks. Custom defensive playbook is my... Excuse me. The defensive playbook is my attempt to insert the Wink Martindale, Jesse Minter, Amoeba defense into the game, as the defensive books in the game are boring in my opinion. The offensive book is one that I started in CFB26, born out of frustration for the offense that I felt we should have been running from the start for someone like Alex Orji to run. It's evolved over time into just my personal preferred playstyle, into what I believe is a bit of a mix of kind of basically a multiple playbook. It is very run heavy, but it is also has elements of air raid and power spread mixed in. So we'll see how it goes. Again, so far we're 6-3 with it, but with a very young team. We're going on the road to Northwestern. Let's go ahead and put on our white and maize uniforms. Let me fix the shoes though. I still hate how the game doesn't let some teams, you cannot get the secondary color on the white shoes for whatever reason. But let's jump into this game against Northwestern Wildcats. Now, funny enough, this game in real life was played at Wrigley Field. In this game, it'll be simply a home game for the Northwestern Wildcats. But in real life, with it being at the neutral site, it actually had more Michigan fans than Northwestern fans at Wrigley Field.
Game on deck, and these two fan bases have been going at it early from the tailgate to the end zones, and you got to think this will be a little contentious. Glad to have you with us in Evanston, Illinois. Ryan Field, home of the Northwestern Wildcats. As we'll see a squad from the Big Ten, the Michigan Wolverines, taking on a squad hoping to prevent another L this week, the Northwestern Wildcats. Glad to have you with us for EA Sports College Football. I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack.
Alright, so this is Slow Sim, so we're going to watch it play out. I will commentate poorly on the game because it's fun. Let's get into it.
Northwestern has the kickoff team on the field as we're about ready to start.
Alright, there's the kickoff. Michigan will receive to start the game. Micah Kapana deep in the end zone to receive the kick and kneels it down for a touchback. Michigan's last meeting with Northwestern, they won 50-6. They've got 75 previous meetings. Michigan winning 60 of them. Northwestern winning 15. This is for the George Jewett Trophy. Bryce Underwood comes out for the first play of the game. Single back wing formation, 2 tight ends, 2 receivers. He's going to hand it off to running back Justice Haynes up the middle. Gain of 2. Damon Walters on the tackle. Now in shotgun, receivers trips right, 1 tight end on the line. Haynes the tailback. Bryce with the snap, looking to throw, quick pass over the middle, Marlon Klein. High throw, but still brought in by the tight end. 3rd and 2, Michigan. Tight formation, 2 tight ends, 2 receivers, 1 tailback, Bryce in shotgun. Drops back to throw, has time, fires over the middle, and it's knocked out by the defender. It's going to be 4th and 2, incomplete pass, and there's an injury to Michigan's starting guard, Nathan Afobe. That'll bring Luke Hamilton in on the next play if Afobe's not able to return. But Michigan sends out the punt team, Hudson Hollenbeck with the punt. It's up. It's going to be fielded at the 16-yard line. Brought back to the 31-yard line by Northwestern. It'll be 1st and 10 for their first drive.
The 31-yard line. The Wildcats offense will go to work for the first time today. And they are going to be met up front by a defensive line group that is going to make life miserable.
Michigan with 6 guys on the line. Northwestern in shotgun, changing the play, spreading them out, one back in the backfield, drops back to throw, quick pass underneath, caught, met by 2 defenders after a gain of only 2 yards on the pass. 2nd and 8 Northwestern. 3 receivers left, 1 wide right. Shotgun Northwestern. Fakes the handoff, play action, quick pass over the middle, caught, tackled at the first down marker. It's going to be, they're going to call it a first down. It'll be 1st and 10 from the 42-yard line for Northwestern. In shotgun now, 4 receivers. Drops back to throw. Short pass underneath, almost intercepted by linebacker Ernest Hausman, but the ball falls incomplete. 2nd and 10. 3 receivers right, 1 wide left. Tight end goes in motion. Takes the snap, under pressure, screen pass to the running back. Caught. Gain of only 1. It'll be 3rd and 9 Northwestern. Rayshon Benny with the pressure. Rod Moore with the tackle. That's Preston Stone, quarterback of Northwestern's 200th pass of the season. Now Stone in shotgun, 3 receivers left, 1 right. Drops back to pass. Quick fire over the middle. Caught. No, it's knocked out. Incomplete. It'll be 4th and 2 Northwestern, and they'll send out the punt team. Punting from the 35-yard line. And it goes out of bounds at the 19-yard line, no return. Bryce comes out under center. 2 receivers, 1 spread out to either side, 2 tight ends, wing formation. Hands it to the back, Haynes. Haynes runs for a gain of only 2. 2nd and 8 Michigan, 4 receivers, shotgun, Bryce. 5 guys on the line for Northwestern. McCulley in motion. Bryce drops back, fires over the middle, into double coverage. It's knocked down, incomplete. Marlon Klein was the target. 3 receivers bunched tight right, 1 wide left, shotgun Bryce, drops back. Steps up in the pocket, fires deep down the sideline. Jump ball for McCulley, for Andrew Marsh. It's deflected by the defender, incomplete. It's going to be 3 and out for Michigan. They'll send out the punt team. Hollenbeck with the punt. It's got the distance. Fielded at the 35-yard line. Brought back to the 40, the 45. Tackled at the 47-yard line. Preston Stone in pistol now, taking over at the 47-yard line, just shy of midfield. Wing formation, 2 tight ends, 2 receivers. Hands it to the back. Back running right. Gets back to the line. Not much more than that, maybe half a yard. It's going to be 2nd and 10. Stone in shotgun now. 3 receivers. Fakes the handoff. Play action. Quick pass over the middle. Caught but knocked out by the defender, TJ Metcalf with the knockout. It's going to be incomplete. 3rd and 10, Northwestern. In shotgun now, 4 receivers. 3 wide left, 1 right. Back motions out of the backfield. Stone drops back to throw. Fires over the middle, and it's intercepted by Michigan. That's Rod Moore on the interception. Tackle at Northwestern's 48-yard line. Turnover, Michigan ball.
Consistently making plays for his defense. Always a guy where we're going to be calling his name over and over again.
And here comes the Michigan offense back on the field. They didn't get much done.
Bryson shotgun, dual backs, 3 receivers. Fakes the handoff, play action. Fires over the middle, into double coverage. It's incomplete. Samaj Morgan not able to catch the ball with defenders all over him. Now in shotgun, 3 receivers bunched tight right, 1 tight end on the line left. McCulley goes in motion right to left. Bryce drops back. Fires to McCulley up the left sideline. Caught, no defenders around him, and that's a touchdown for Michigan. Bryce Underwood to Donovan McCulley, and Michigan gets the first points of the game.
And it feels good to land that first big punch against a rival, doesn't it?
No doubt. In a game like this, too, you just want to be executing at a high level early. So, David, that's got to feel great getting on the board first.
And settles everyone down. All the nerves, all the emotion of this rivalry game. Now everybody can kind of settle in because you know you already got a touchdown on the board.
They get set for the point afters. We have the first score of the game. And he's got the extra point, and it's 7-0 to start this one. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
All right, guys, a little update on what else is happening in college football this weekend. Tennessee is down, but they are not out of it. Not inside Neyland
Northwestern returns it back to the 19-yard line. Stone in shotgun. 3 receivers right, 1 left.
Touchdown game. They're trailing by 7 to New Mexico State.
Drops back to throw. Fires over the middle. Caught. No, it's knocked out. Incomplete pass. Wait, what? 2nd and 8, so they gave him 2 yards on it. It must have come out after the ground. Drops back, play action pass. Throws it left to the sideline. Gain of 3, 3rd and 5, Northwestern.
They use a conversion on 3rd and short from their own 24.
Stone in shotgun. Drops back to throw. Fires right. Caught over the middle. Big time gain by Northwestern. Tackled at the 47-yard line by TJ Metcalf. First down, Wildcats. Shotgun now, 3 receivers, 1 tight end. Drops back to throw, under pressure, hit as he throws. He hits the dirt, incomplete pass, narrowly avoiding the sack. Shotgun now, 3 receivers, 1 tight end. Now he's changing the play, motioning the tight end out to the slot. Drops back, quick throw over the middle. It's caught, but only for a gain of 1, 3rd and 9. 4 receivers, shotgun. Stone takes a snap. Under pressure, DB blitz, gets it out quick over the middle, connects, first down, gets it all the way down to the opponent's 25-yard line. First down, Wildcats in enemy territory. 3 receivers bunched wide left, 1 tight end on the line. Stone in shotgun. Hands it off to the running back, met in the backfield by Rayshon Benny. Loss of 3, 2nd and 13. Now Stone in pistol. 2 tight ends on the line, wing formation. Hands it to the running back, runs right, gets around the edge, spins around a defender. Tackled at the 19-yard line. It'll be 3rd and 4, Wildcats. Shotgun now, single back, 2 tight ends on the line, 1 receiver to either side. Michigan blitzing, option play, pitches it to the running back. Met at the 20-yard line, tackled at the 19, 4th and 3. Northwestern's going to send out their field goal kicker.
And they'll send out the kicker to try a field goal.
35-yard field goal from the hash mark. It's good. Wildcats are on the board. That cuts Michigan's lead to 4.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
After that last field goal drive, they're set to kick it away. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line.
Bryce under center now. Power I formation. Hands it to Marshall. Marshall gets hung up on his own offensive lineman. He's going to lose 3 yards. It's going to be 2nd and 13. Michigan ball. Haynes motion out of the backfield. 4 receivers now, including Haynes. Now Samaj Morgan goes in motion. Fakes the reverse. Drops back to throw. Fires over the middle. Downfield to Marlon Klein. Tackled at midfield, 49-yard line. First down, Michigan.
That's a really nice pass. You can see why this guy right here gives the Michigan faithful reason to be optimistic. You know, for years we know Michigan has always been good at running the football, but they've got to be able to throw. They've got to be more
now Bryson shotgun. Tight
air.
formation to the left side. 3 receivers bunched, 1 wide right. Hands it to the running back. Haynes runs left. Gets it just across the line. 2-yard gain. 2nd and 8 at the 50-yard line. Wing formation, single back, 2 receivers right. 2 tight ends. Under center, Bryce drops back, throws underneath. Marlon Klein on the drag route. Another gain of 2 yards. It'll be 3rd and 6, and that's the end of the first quarter.
We've reached the end of the period, and Michigan has the lead. We've played one. Before we move on, let's have a look at the stats. Now to see if these guys can get back in the game as we open the second quarter. So they go back to work after the break, and it is 3rd down.
Bryson shotgun, split backs.
On the gun, wants to pass.
Under pressure, Bryce scrambles, tries to throw it away, gets the pass off. It goes out of bounds, incomplete. They're going to send out Dominic Zavada for a 64-yard field goal attempt. It's got the distance, and it's good. He kicked that 5 yards shy of midfield. Gets it all the way down for a field goal kick. That has got to be one of the longest ones for the kid's career. Michigan increases their lead to 7. Here's the kickoff. Just under 12 minutes left in the second quarter. Fielded in the end zone. It'll be kneeled down for a touchback. Preston Stone comes out in shotgun. 2 receivers, 2 tight ends.
So far, they've only been able to muster a field goal, but
drops back to throw. Blitz by Michigan. DB on the blitz. And a tandem sack by Zeke Berry and Damon Payne Jr. takes Preston Stone down for a loss of 7. They'll come out for 2nd and 17 at the 18-yard line.
Just dudes.
I'm sorry, I said Zeke Berry. That was Jair Hill and Damon Payne Jr. on the sack. 2nd and 17. Stone in shotgun. 3 receivers right, 1 wide left.
One of the higher picks in the NFL draft, but always guys that play the same way.
Takes a snap, looking to throw. Under pressure, scrambles out. Throws it right. It's caught at the first down line. Huge gain. Tackled by Shamari Earls at the 37-yard line. It'll be 1st and 10 Wildcats. Now we got a tight end in motion. Hands it off to the running back. Running back runs up the middle. Met by Ernest Hausman after 2 yards. 2nd and 8. Preston Stone in shotgun. 4 receivers. Blitz by Michigan. Looking to throw. Quick over the middle. Underneath. Caught but knocked out by Jair Hill. It'll be 3rd and 8. Trips receivers right. 1 back, tailback in the backfield. Tight end on the line. Stone to pass. Steps up. Passes left to the sideline into double coverage. It's knocked out by the defender, and they'll send out the punter for the 4th and 8.
This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away.
Punt is high, but it does not have distance. Fielded at the 33-yard line. Brought back for only 3. And now Bryce comes out on the field at the 36-yard line. I formation. Hands it to the running back. Runs up the middle. Justice Haynes, gain of 3. Been a tough day for Justice Haynes. Underwood in shotgun. Empty backfield now. 5 receivers.
Motion from the wide out.
Samaj Morgan in motion. Fakes the handoff. Screen to Morgan. Gets the first down. Tackled at the 49-yard line. Bryce comes out in shotgun now. Duo backs in the backfield. 3 receivers. Looking to throw. Quick running back screen to Justice Haynes up the left sideline across the first down line. Tackled at the 36-yard line. That was they're going to rule that a lateral pass, so it's going to be a rush, not a screen pass. The yards will be attributed to Justice Haynes, not Bryce Underwood. Quick pass underneath to Marlon Klein. Gain of 6. 3rd and 4 Michigan. Bryce in shotgun now. Trips receivers left. Marlon Klein tight end on the line. Haynes the tailback. Bryce looking to throw. Steps up. Fires. Overthrows Andrew Marsh. He could have just took off running, but instead throws the errant pass outside of Marsh's reach, and it's going to be incomplete. 3rd and 4. Now in shotgun. 3 receivers. Single back. Looking to throw. Under pressure. Fires to Marsh. This time it's high, but Marsh able to reel it in for the first down grab. Tackled at the 18-yard line. 1st and 10. Bryce has got to get his throws under control. The last 2 have been too wide, too high. Screen pass to Justice Haynes. Runs up the right side, gets the first down. Tackled at the 7-yard line. 1st and goal, Michigan. Under center, single back. Marshall the tailback. 2 receivers wide. Hands it to Marshall. Marshall runs up the middle. Gets it down to the 2-yard line before he's tackled. 2nd and goal, Michigan. Same formation. Haynes the tailback. Tight end in motion from left to right. Zach Marshall. Hands it to Haynes. Haynes up the middle. Met at the line. Loss of 1. And now we've got an injury timeout. Nathan Afobe's going to come out of the game again. 3rd and goal now. I formation. Single receiver left. 7 guys on the offensive line. Fullback. Hands it to Marshall. Marshall gets through the line and dragged down into the end zone by the tackler. That's going to be touchdown Michigan. They're going to go up to 17 points following the extra point kick by Dom Zavada.
It's early, but you got to find something positive. Right now, everything going in the other direction. So how are you going to respond when you've been hit in the mouth early in this football game? Got to find something positive quick.
Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic.
Kick is up. It's good. 17-3 Michigan. 5 minutes left in the first half. There's the kickoff. In the end zone, kneeled down for a touchback. Stone comes out in shotgun. 2 receivers right. 2 tight ends on the line. Fakes the handoff, play action, quick pass over the middle, caught. Tackled at the 34-yard line, 1 yard shy of the first down, 2nd and 1.
But dude, if you put a good drive together, this is a 7-point game, so Palmer, no need to panic.
Receiver in motion, hands it to the running back up the middle. First down gain, continues going at about 25 yards on the gain. Gets it down to the 49-yard line, and it's going to be 1st and 10 Northwestern. 4 receivers, Stone and shotgun. Tight end in motion.
Back to throw, it's Stone.
Drops back to throw, fires it over the middle to the tight end. Catches it in traffic, 1st down at the 38-yard line. Stone in shotgun now. Fakes the handoff, play action. Pass knocked down by Rod Moore, 2nd and 10.
Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long.
Shotgun now, Stone. Fake RPO, and it's intercepted by Ernest Hausman. Preston Stone decided to throw it instead of handing it off, threw it right to Ernest Hausman, who jumped the route and was between him and the receiver. Easy grab for Ernest Hausman. Turnover, Michigan ball. Bryce Underwood will take the field again, this time at the opponent's 42-yard line.
So here comes the Michigan offense.
Bryce under center now, power I formation. 2 running backs and a fullback. Hands it off to Haynes. Haynes up the middle, met at the line by a defender, no gain, 2nd and 10. Tight formation now, 2 receivers, 2 tight ends, all tight on the line. Bryce in shotgun. Blitz by Northwestern. Bryce fires over the middle. Marlon Klein on the drag route, gets around a defender, tackled at the 42-yard line, 1st and 10. Wing formation, 2 tight ends, Bryce under center, 2 receivers. Hands it to Haynes, right up the middle, across the 1st down line. Keeps going, past the 20, the 10, and touchdown Michigan. Touchdown Justice Haynes. There's the big breakout run we were waiting for.
The mantra is always finish, and they're trying to do that here in the regular season with this Week 12 performance.
Man, I am a great play caller when I can hand it to guys like that, and he can go that far to the house.
Justice Haynes, the home run hitter for Michigan's offense, with another big run there to put the Wolverines up by 21.
The kick is up and good, and put one more on the lead. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Guys, every game in the Big Ten so very critical. How about this one today? Illinois is trailing right now, but let's be honest. The program that turned out Jeff George should never be counted out of any game. They're trailing by 10 to Maryland. Just another week in the Big Ten.
Stone, pass over the middle to the tight end, breaks 2 tackles, not able to break the 3rd, taken down after only a gain of 2. Empty backfield now, Stone in shotgun, drops back to throw, heavy coverage by Michigan, finds the seam on along the left sideline, gets the 1st down pass to his receiver. Let's get knocked out of bounds at the 41-yard line. Hurrying back to the line now, 3 receivers, 1 back. Drops back to throw. Quick fire over the middle, incomplete, knocked down by the defender, Zeke Berry. Shotgun now, single back, 4 receivers. Michigan loading up the line. 5-man blitz, Stone over the middle. It's knocked down, batted away at the line. It's going to be 3rd and 10, Northwestern. 4 receivers, 3 right, 1 left. Shotgun, single back. Stone drops back to throw. DB blitz, fires over the middle. Open receiver, gets down to the 40, the 30, 25. Tackled at the 23-yard line. Huge conversion on 3rd down for the Wildcats.
And that's the beauty of this offense and this playmaker at wide receiver. throw the ball short, but what he does after the catch, he's just got so much speed, so dynamic with the football, and this is why
Preston Stone in shotgun takes the snap, looking to throw under pressure, and sacked by Jayshawn Barham. And now we've got an injury. Derek Moore, the edge rusher for Michigan, is clutching at his leg.
You're throwing in the sacks. Like, they've got to do something better. They got to protect their quarterback, and they got to take care of the football. There's step 1 and 2.
Receiver in motion.
Second down,
Looking to throw. Stone over the middle. Caught. Tackled at the 24-yard line. It's going to be 3rd and 11. Less than a minute left in the half. Stone drops back to throw. Shotgun. Fires over the middle. Caught. And it's a touchdown. Northwestern. With less than a minute to go in the half, Northwestern puts another touchdown, puts a touchdown up on the scoreboard to cut the lead to 14.
Because here at the end of the half, you're just trying to find positives you can build upon in the second half. And right when it was looking like this game was starting to get away from them, they're able to execute, score, and that's going to help their confidence.
Lining up to add another. And the extra point pulls them closer. It's 24-10. So a scoring drive there of 83 yards. And they finish things up with a dart.
Here's the kickoff.
24 yards out.
Kapana fields the kick at the 1-yard line. Gets it back to the 20.
More dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Here we go. They'll try to get something on the board here in the final minute of the first half.
Bryce looking to throw under pressure. Hit as he throws. And it falls incomplete. We've got an injury on the offensive line. Evan Link, starting left tackle.
Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Still at their own 20 after that last incompletion. It's 2nd and 10.
Shotgun Bryce, split backs, 3 receivers. 2nd and 10, own 20. Quick pass to Jordan Marshall out of the backfield. Gain of 6, 3rd and 4, 26-yard line. Shotgun split backs. Bryce, same play as last time. This time he goes over the middle to Marlon Klein on the deep in route. Knocked out by the defender. It's going to be 4th and 4. 30 seconds left in the half, and Michigan's going to punt. It's a high punt. Going to be fielded at the 44-yard line, and it's going to be a fair catch. 24 seconds left on the clock. Stone in shotgun. 4 receivers. Drops back to throw. Under pressure, fires short over the middle. First down, tackled at the 41-yard line. Northwestern takes a timeout. 41-yard line, 1st and 10. 4 receivers, shotgun. Quick pass over the middle. Hit, knocks out the catch. It'll be 2nd and 10. 17 seconds left. 3 receivers, shotgun. Stone takes a snap. Quick fire left. Caught. Tackled immediately by Zeke Berry. Northwestern takes a timeout. 13 seconds left on the clock. 1 timeout remaining for Northwestern. Shotgun. 3 receivers bunched right, 1 out wide left. Drops back to throw. Quick fire underneath. Caught. And Northwestern's going to use their final timeout. And they're going to send out the kicking team with 8 seconds left on the clock. From the left hash. And it's good. Northwestern improves their score to 13. Michigan up by 11.
More times we're going to say go for it, be aggressive. Nice to have a guy you can depend on, and you know you're putting 3 on the board. Nice kick, nice job.
And he takes this from inside the 5. And good work by the coverage team to knock down the return man. Then holding on to a first-half lead, this offense will play it safe, take a knee, and head to the locker room. We've played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Man, great energy in that building. There always is when these two get together. And a fun first half between these rivals. And the undisputed star of the half has been that lockdown corner. The coaches told us how
TJ Metcalf player spotlight, 3 tackles, 2 deflections. There we see a replay of the breakout run by Justice Haynes that resulted in a touchdown.
guys to see how this rivalry matchup plays out.
There's the touchdown pass from Stone to end late in the second quarter. Michigan's going to kick off, Northwestern ball.
On the run from inside his own 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. The Wildcats have it back. The Northwestern offense headed out. They got a lot done through the air in the first half, and they might need even more production here in the second.
I think they will, Reese, and I think this is an offense that has proven they're playing with good timing right now. They've got some matchups where they're winning one-on-one, and they're just going to have to keep going back to the well, David, and relying on hitting some explosive plays to win this game.
Yeah, and I think we look at
Stone drops back to throw under pressure. DB blitz. That's TJ Metcalf. We just talked about him at halftime on the sack. It's going to be 3rd and 16, Northwestern ball.
They're already down 2 possessions. You know the pass has to come at some point, but they got to keep him clean. They can't get behind the sticks consistently. They've got to start to
Stone didn't even see him coming until it was too late. TJ Metcalf with the sack. 3rd and 16. Comes out with 4 receivers spread wide.
Wide receiver comes in motion.
Receiver in motion.
On 3rd and long,
Drops back to throw, has time over the middle, caught, first down. Converts on the 3rd and long. It's going to be at the 37-yard line, 1st and 10.
Nice job by the receiver on the in route there. And how about the speed after he made his break? He was able to actually separate a little bit from the DB, helping out his QB on that one.
The Wildcats
shotgun now, 4 receivers.
Out of the gun to give to
Hands it to the running back on the sweep. Met in the backfield for a loss of 4. TJ Metcalf again, just a monster all over the field in this game. Tackles for loss, sacks, deflections.
Back to throw, it's Stone.
Drops back to throw, Stone over the middle. Caught. Tight end, short gain. It's going to be 3rd and 10. 37-yard line. Wildcats, trips receivers left. Under pressure. Tipped at the line. Incomplete. It'll be 4th and 10. And Wildcats will punt.
Will have to punt it away. They'll look to pin him deep. Kicks it high, and it's just hanging there as if it has helium in it.
Fair caught at the 25-yard line.
Michigan ready to get that
Bryce under center now. I formation, 2 receivers tight. Hands it off. Haynes up the middle. Gets the first down on the run. That's 78 yards on 9 rushes for Justice Haynes. Bryson shotgun now. Split backs. 3 receivers. Fakes the handoff. Bryce keeps it himself. Runs. First down. Gets it across midfield. Bryce Underwood tackled at the 36-yard line. 1st and 10 Michigan. Hurrying back to the line now. Single back. 4 receivers. Haynes the tailback. Jordan Marshall lined up in the slot. Fakes the handoff. Play action. Throws it to Marshall on the drag route. Caught just before the sideline. Turns upfield. Tackled at the 20-yard line for a new set of downs. Now I formation wing. Single receiver wide right. Hands it off to the running back. Jordan Marshall running left. Gets it to the 10-yard line. Tackled at the 9 after getting the first down. Single back now. 3 receivers wide right. Andrew Marsh to the left. Hands it off to the running back. Justice Haynes up the middle, and another rushing touchdown for Michigan. The second for Justice Haynes. Touchdown, Michigan.
Now they have extended this lead, guys, starting to put the hammer, but sometimes a rivalry game can give you a little of extra fight back.
And there can be no panic at this point now. You've worked too hard this offseason, David. They've had this game circled for so long. You've got to play your best football right now and fight back.
Extra point is good. Michigan with the lead, 31-13.
Crowd back into this football game. Big rivalry. Get some emotion. Get some momentum on your side.
Fields the kickoff. Wildcats bring it back to the 20-yard line. Tackled at the 21. 1st and 10. Empty backfield for Northwestern. 5 receivers wide. Coming out aggressive. Receiver goes in motion. It's a reverse. Jet touch pass. Gain of 3 before he's tackled down at the 24-yard line. Now in shotgun. 2 tight ends on the line. 2 receivers left. Pistol, not shotgun. Fakes the handoff. Play action. Fires over the middle. Caught on the seam route. Knocked out of bounds at the 42-yard line. Shotgun now. 3 receivers. Hands it to the running. No, play action. Keeps it. Running back was tackled immediately. Quarterback able to get a pass off. No gain on the play, though. Tackled at the line immediately after the catch. Shotgun now. 3 receivers. Drops back to pass. Under pressure. Dumps it off to the running back in the backfield. Tackled after just a yard on the pass play. It's going to be 3rd and 9, Northwestern. Shotgun now. 4 receivers. Drops back to throw. Over the middle. Seam route. Caught. Michigan is leaving that seam route open time and time again. This time they give up another 3rd and long conversion. It's going to be 1st and 10 Northwestern, 34-yard line. Receiver goes in motion, fakes the reverse, hands it to the back. Back cuts up the middle, gain of 4, 2nd and 6, 31-yard line. 3 receivers, single tailback, shotgun for Stone. Wait, now he's looking to the sideline. They're going to change the play. Tight end and receiver in motion left to right. Bunched right. Drops back to throw. Stone dumps it off underneath. Hits the hands of the receiver, but knocked out by the defender. 3rd and 6, Northwestern. Will they get another conversion here? If Michigan leaves the seam route open, probably. Drops back to throw. Fires in the middle, and again up the seam. Just like I said. Tackled down at the 5-yard line. It's going to be 1st and goal, Northwestern. Back-to-back 3rd and longs, and Michigan just leaves the middle of the field completely vacated for Northwestern to convert a 3rd down. Shotgun now, tight formation. Hands it to the back, runs up the middle, bounces off a defender, and then jogs into the end zone. Touchdown, Northwestern.
Got to start cutting into this lead somewhere. Now the question, will they have enough time?
But that's step 1. You got to get that first score. You got to get back in the ball game and get some of that momentum back on your side. You still got more work to do, but step 1 accomplished.
The AT unit on the field. Right down the middle. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
The extra point is good. It's 31-20 Michigan. 2 minutes and 41 seconds left in the 3rd quarter. Samaj Morgan in the end zone, kneels down the return. Comes out to the 25-yard line. Bryce under center. 3 receivers right, 1 left. Single back. Hands it off. Haynes up the middle. Gain of 11. 1st down. That's 100 yards rushing now for Justice Haynes. 4 receivers. 3 bunch tight left. 1 wide right. Hands it to the running back. Haynes. Another 12 or 13-yard gain. 13-yard gain, Justice Haynes. And another 1st down just past midfield. Opponent's 49-yard line. Bryce under center. Single back wing formation. Play action. Looking to throw. Fires on the right sideline. Andrew Marsh caught but knocked out by the defender. It'll be 2nd and 10. Shotgun split backs, 3 receivers. Drops back to throw. Halfback screen pass. Justice Haynes up the left side, spins around a defender. Gets the 1st down, tackled at the 36-yard line. 1st and 10. 3 receivers, 1 tight end. Shotgun. Jordan Marshall, the tailback. There's a flag on the play. It was a direct snap to Jordan Marshall. They're going to call offsides on Northwestern. There'll be a 5-yard penalty.
Yeah, and you see some people get upset with offsides.
1st and 5, Michigan. Single back wing formation, 2 receivers, 1 to either side. Hands it off to Micah Kapana up the middle. Gain of 1, and now we've got an injured Wolverine, Andrew Sprague, the starting right tackle.
Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The Wolverines with
He'll come out for at least a play. Bryson shotgun now, 3 receivers right, 1 left. Drops back to throw, pass it right, caught just shy of the 1st down line. It's going to be 3rd and inches. Bryce under center now, 3 backs lined up behind him. It's a QB sneak. He gets the 1st down, but it's a fumble recovered by the Wolverines.
We've reached the end of the period, and Michigan has the lead. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. 1 quarter to go, and might we have the makings of a classic fourth quarter finish.
1st and 10 now. Bryson shotgun, empty backfield. 3 receivers and a tight end left. 1 receiver right. Donovan McCulley right. Quick pass underneath to Fred Moore. Caught for a 3-yard gain. 2nd and 7. Empty backfield again. 2 receivers right. 3 wide left. Looking to throw. Under pressure. Bryce steps up. Scrambling out of the pocket. Gains 5. It'll be 3rd and 2 at the 17-yard line. Single back wing formation. 2 tight ends on the line. 1 receiver to either side. Bryce puts Andrew Marsh in motion. Hands it to Haynes. Runs up the left side. Gets through the line. Gets the first down. Tackled at the 14. 1st and 10 Michigan. Shotgun now. Haynes the tailback. 3 receivers. Haynes motioning over to the left side of the quarterback. Hands it to Haynes. Up the middle. Gain of 4. 2nd and 6. Now Marshall in at tailback. Trips receivers right. Puts McCulley in motion. Fakes the reverse. Bryce keeps it. Design quarterback run and dives into the end zone. Rushing touchdown. Bryce Underwood. Michigan adds another score to their total.
It's just so nice to have a signal caller who can make plays through the air and make plays with his feet like this. Runs in for the touchdown. The defense knows I have to account for him every play. That's my quarterback.
And now with the extra point, they're up by 18 here in the 4th. Kickoff unit has been busy as they have built a big lead and they're trying to hold on to it. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The Northwestern offense returns to the field. They unleashed an aerial assault last time that took them right to the end zone, David.
Preston Stone throws underneath. Caught. First down.
This defense think you put them back on their heels. Now, shoot, Palmer, you might be able to slip a few runs in on this drive to really jack them up.
Yeah, I like that idea, but I also like the fact that speed kills. And they've got it at the receiver position, so if you've got one-on-one matchups, man, take advantage.
Chucked it away just as he was hit. Good job to toss that ball out of bounds and avoid the loss. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Dropping back, it's Stone. Immediately fires to the middle. They make the stop, and he'll have enough yardage for a first down.
Stone and shotgun now. 4 receivers. Michigan loading up the line.
Try to clear the picture.
Back in motion out of the backfield. Dumps it off to the back on the screen. Gets it back to the line. Nothing more. 2nd and 10. Opponent's 47-yard line. Stone in shotgun. 2 receivers right. Drops back to throw. Pass over the middle. Almost intercepted by Rod Moore. It's going to be incomplete. 3rd and 10. The Michigan do not leave the middle of the field open. Stone in shotgun. Blitz by Michigan. Under pressure. Tackled. Sacked by Jayshawn Barham. That'll force a 4th and 17 back across to the wrong side of midfield for Northwestern. And they'll likely send out the punt team.
I mean, he is a dude.
Unless they're going to go for it.
You know if you give him time, he's going to make plays. But this
7 minutes left in the 4th quarter. They might go for it. Jayshawn Barham off the edge. Not even touched. That's his 2nd sack of the day. And they're going to go for it. 4th and 17 from their own 46. 4 receivers. Stone in shotgun now. Receiver in motion. Drops back to throw. Michigan blitz. Hit as he throws. Stone. It hits the ground. Incomplete. They're going to turn over on their own side of the 50. Michigan ball at the 46. Bryson shotgun. Split backs. Hands it to Marshall. Marshall runs left on the sweep. Met in the backfield. Loss of 5 yards. Knocked back across midfield. At their own 49 now. Bryson shotgun slot left. 3 receivers. Hands it off. Runs up the middle. And again, a loss on the play. Justice Haynes, loss of 1. It's 3rd and 16. And now Bryce under center. Power eye Hulk formation. Fakes the handoff. Play action. Fires over the middle. Max Bredesen with the catch. Gets it down almost to the first down line. 4th and 1. And Michigan's offense is going to stay on the field. Power eye. 3 backs behind him. Bryce with the QB sneak. Gets it across the first down line for a new set of downs, 1st and 10. They can breathe a sigh of relief after getting stuffed in the backfield 2 plays in a row. Bryson shotgun, now 2 backs, hands it to Haynes. Haynes jumps over a fallen defender. Tackled at the 31-yard line, and now we have an injured Wildcat, Najee Story.
It's a point in the game, I think, as a coaching staff where you really challenge your offensive line to go win the football game, right? We've got
shotgun, dual backs, 3 receivers. Fakes the handoff. Bryce keeping it. QB run. Gain of 4. Tackled at the 27-yard line on the run by Bryce Underwood. Dual backs, now 3 receivers. Shotgun, Bryce Underwood. 7 guys in the box for Northwestern. Drops back to throw. Keeps it. No, fires downfield at the line. Andrew Marsh tackled at the 2-yard line. It'll be 1st and goal. Now we got 3 receivers bunched tight right, 1 left. Hands it to Haynes. Haynes up the middle. Tackled, but carries him across the goal line for his 3rd rushing touchdown of the game, Justice Haynes.
They've now extended that lead, and they're trying to hang on for a Week 12 victory.
This is a guy that put a lot of pressure on himself coming in this season. He felt like he was ready to have a breakout year. He knew he had all the tools in the toolbox to be able to get it done, and he's showing it. That's his 10th rushing touchdown on the season.
Michigan sends out the kicker, Dominic Zavada, for the extra point.
And with the extra point,
it's good. Michigan takes a 25-point lead, 45-20 over Northwestern. 3 minutes left in the game. Here's the kickoff. Into the end zone. Northwestern's going to bring it out of the end zone. Met by Jordan Marshall at the 20-yard line. 1st and 10 now. Stone in shotgun. Michigan with 6 guys on the line. Stone has 3 receivers. Looking to throw. Dumps it off over the middle to the running back out of the backfield. Gets the 1st down. Tackled at the 33-yard line. 1st and 10. Shotgun now. 3 receivers right, 1 left.
And it didn't work out for him.
Yeah, if you're better on 3rd down.
Fakes the handoff, keeps it himself. Stone on the run. Gain of 5 on the design QB run on the read option. Now we've hit the 2-minute warning. 2nd and 5, Wildcats. Fakes the handoff, keeps it on the read option again. Gets it across the 1st down line. Tackled at the 46, and now Northwestern's going to take their 1st timeout.
One of its timeouts. The offense setting up shop at the 46, 1st and 10. Back to pass, it's Stone.
Quick pass over the middle. Stone connects to his receiver, 4-yard gain, 2nd and 6.
Got some of the work done on 1st. Now let's see what they have on 2nd down.
Tackled in the backfield on the run play there, 3rd and 8, Northwestern.
On 3rd down,
drops back to throw on the 3rd down. Hits his receiver at the 1st down line, but it's knocked out by the tackle. It's going to be 4th and 8, and they're going to go for it. Stone in shotgun, 3 receivers, drops back to throw. Has a clean pocket, steps up, under pressure now. TJ Guy hit as he throws deep down the left side into the back corner of the end zone. Defended by a one-on-one with the Michigan DB, and it gets knocked down, incomplete. Turnover on downs. Bryce hands the ball off now. The running back met in the backfield for a loss of 1. It'll be 2nd and 11, Michigan ball. 30 seconds left on the clock. Split backs, Bryce in shotgun. Takes the snap, drops back to throw, under pressure on the screen pass to Haynes. Haynes catches it off balance, gets back to the line, and only a yard after that, 2-yard gain on the play, 3rd and 9. And that'll be the end of the game. Michigan gets a road win, 45-20 over their rival, the Northwestern Wildcats.
Are consistent in winning rivalry games. Well, that's just the best.
Justice Haynes, 3 touchdowns on 18 carries, 125 yards, gets player of the game.
Like that is worth its weight in gold, David. Unbelievable effort here by the winning team, and bragging rights now for a while.
Bragging rights for a while. It's a fun thing to be able to accomplish. Now we also got to take in the next couple games, because this is always, there's a letdown that naturally happens after these big rivalry wins. We feel like our chest is poked out. We got to look on to the next game.
Take a quick look at the game stats. Michigan scored 45-20 with the win, 23 first downs to Northwestern's 20, 399 total offense to Northwestern's 383. Michigan ran 57 plays, Northwestern ran 68. Michigan averaged 7 yards per play, Northwestern 5.6. In the run game, Michigan had 31 carries, 180 yards, 5 touchdowns with an average of 5.8 yards per rush. Northwestern had 16 carries for a total of 13 yards, 1 touchdown, and an average of 0.8 yards per rush. In the passing game, Michigan was 17 of 26 for 219 yards and 1 touchdown with an average of 8.4 yards per pass. Northwestern, on the other side, was 34 of 52 for 370 yards, 1 touchdown, and an average of 7.1 yards per pass. Third down conversions, Michigan was at 50% of 5 of 10. Northwestern 7 of 14, also at 50%. Fourth down conversions, Michigan completed their 1 of 1. Northwestern failed to complete either of their 2 fourth down conversion attempts. No 2-point conversion attempts were tried in this game. Both Michigan and Northwestern had a 66% red zone percentage of scoring. Michigan won the turnover margin by 2, with 2 interceptions thrown by Preston Stone. Punt return yards, Michigan only had 1 yard on a punt return. Northwestern had 21. Kick return yards, Northwestern had 70 to Michigan's 33. Total yardage for the game, Northwestern had 474, Michigan had 433. Punt yardage, Michigan averaged 39 yards on punts, Northwestern 31.7. The only penalty in the game was the 1 penalty offsides by Northwestern for 5 yards. Time of possession, Northwestern actually won the time of possession, 25 minutes 34 seconds to Michigan's 22-26. Michigan's individual player stats: Bryce Underwood, 17 of 26, 219 yards passing, 1 touchdown, along with 7 carries, 44 yards total, and 1 touchdown. And also 1 fumble that was recovered by the team. Justice Haynes had 18 carries, 125 yards, and 3 rushing touchdowns. Jordan Marshall, 5 carries, 10 yards, 1 rushing touchdown. Micah Kaapana, 1 for 1. Catching, Marlon Klein, 5 catches, 56 yards. Justice Haynes, 3 catches, 26 yards. Fred Moore, 2 for 6. Jordan Marshall, 2 for 22. Andrew Marsh, 2 for 36. Max Bredesen, 1 for 15. Donovan McCulley only had 1 catch, but he made it count, 48 yards and a touchdown. Samaj Morgan, 1 catch, 10 yards. In the blocking game, there was no sacks given up by Michigan's O-line. Leading tackler for the game was Rod Moore with 11. TFL's leader, TJ Metcalf, with 3. Sacks, Jason Barham had 2. Interceptions, Rod Moore and Ernest Hausman each had 1. No defensive touchdowns. And kicking, Dominic Zabata had 1 kick from the field for 64 yards. And it was successful, and then 6 of 6 extra points, so perfect day for Dominic Zavada. Hudson Hollenbeck had 3 punts total for 117 yards, an average of 39 yards. Kick return, Micah Kaapana, 2 for 33. Punt return, 1 for 1. That's the game stats. And we did level up to level 10, so now we can unlock the Motivator talent tree. Alright. Yes, we know Motivator and Tactician got unlocked. Alright, let's advance to the next week and see if we have any developments in our ranking or in the recruiting. Now we sit at 7-3. No commitments. Rod Moore got Big Ten Defensive Player of the Week. And National Defensive Player of the Week. Justice Haynes got Big Ten Offensive Player of the Week. Alright, now we did break the top 25. We are now ranked number 24. Notre Dame and Clemson dropped out of the top 25. We are still not projected to be in the playoffs. Conference standings. We are now ranked number 7 in the conference at 4-3 conference record. Heisman watch, Justice Haynes is back in the running, currently ranked number 3 behind Jaden Mayava and Byron Brown. And our current bowl projection following that game has us playing in the Guaranteed Rate Bowl against TCU. All right. Well, guys, that's going to be the episode. We got another win, improved to 7-3, broke back into the top 25. And our next episode will take us on the road to Maryland to take on the Terrapins. As always, like, share, subscribe, comment on the video. Let me know your thoughts. You can follow me everywhere at Kinetic615. Please check the GoFundMe link in the YouTube video and pinned at the top of my X at Kinetic615. Feel free to shoot me a message on X or Discord. I'll be happy to try to reply. And until next time, guys, as always for me, it's Skull Vikes and Go Blue.